Hey friends, we need to talk about the Nintendo Switch 2 and why the internet has collectively lost its mind over it. From the pricing, to the launch lineup, to the new open world Mario Kart, it's like Reddit and Twitter took a wrong turn into negative zone. But here's the thing, while the pessimists yell from the rooftops, I think there's a lot to be optimistic about. And today, I'm going to show you why. So grab a mushroom, boost ahead of the haters, and let's break this down. Let's start with the elephant in the room, the price. Yes, the Switch 2 is coming in at $450. That's not nothing. That's not impulse buy on a Tuesday money. But let's zoom out. The original Switch launched back on March 3rd, 2017. That's over 8 years ago. Most console generations only last 5 to 7 years. The Switch already outperformed that standard. So, when we're looking at a new console that's coming with significant upgrades, better visuals, improved performance, and more powerful internals, $450 doesn't sound wild. It sounds like a new era. I get it. Not everyone's ready to spend that much, but nobody's forcing anyone to buy it at launch. If it's too steep right now, wait. Nintendo's history shows us that they respond to consumer demand. Sales happen, bundles drop, prices adjust. It's a long game, literally. Now let's talk about what really matters when you get a new console, the games. The Nintendo Switch 2 is rolling out with a surprisingly solid launch lineup, and somehow the conversation has totally ignored how stacked it actually is. You've got Mario Kart World leading the charge, the first open world Mario Kart ever. That's not just hype, that's evolution. Then, you've got enhanced editions of both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom optimized for the new hardware. And for those looking for something meaty to dive into, Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition is hitting day one, fully optimized for the Switch 2. But the sleeper hit, and I'm calling it now, is Donkey Kong Bananza, swinging in just 6 weeks later. This isn't just a side-scrolling DK experience, it's a full-on 3D adventure with a mix of platforming styles across jungles, lagoons, and canyon zones, a new villain, new environments, and yeah, the bananas are still the prize. It looks like everything I missed about Donkey Kong finally brought into the modern age. And here's something the community isn't making enough noise about. GameCube games are finally making their way to Nintendo Switch Online. At launch, we're getting F-Zero GX, Soul Calibur 2, and The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker as part of the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. These aren't just nostalgic bonuses, they're beloved classics that have been locked away for far too long. Finally, a legit way to replay them without breaking out your old hardware. So no, this isn't some half-baked launch lineup. There's something for just about every type of gamer, and the best part, we're only scratching the surface of what year one's going to look like. Now let's talk about what's got me hyped. Mario Kart World. Mario Kart 8 is 11 years old. It's a legend. But let's be honest, it's been milked dry. The fans, starving. So, when Nintendo finally announces a new Mario Kart and makes it open world, that's a major evolution. This isn't some lazy reskin. This is an invitation to rediscover the thrill of racing. Imagine exploring theme zones, discovering shortcuts, pulling off challenges between races, and teaming up with friends in an open world setting. It's ambitious, and exactly the kind of shakeup the series needed. And yeah, the haters are coping. You can smell it. Oh, it's just Mario Kart 8 with side quests. No, this is Mario Kart making the kind of bold move we usually only see from open world RPGs. Let's talk about game prices for a second. People act like Nintendo never adjusts. That's just not true. Look at Super Mario RPG, a full HD remake of a Super Nintendo classic that launched at $60. It reviewed well, had the nostalgia factor, and still, it didn't perform like Zelda or Odyssey. What happened? Price dropped. I just checked. You can grab it for $29 at GameStop right now. And it's not just one case. Metroid Prime Remastered launched at $40. Pikmin 1 and 2 remakes came out at $30 each or $50 bundled. Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Detective Pikachu Returns. All of these had more reasonable launch prices. Nintendo watches sales. If a game doesn't meet expectations, they adjust. So sure, $70 or $80 might be the launch price for the biggest new titles, but if you're patient and you're paying attention, you'll catch a sale or a bundle down the road. Consumers vote with their wallets, and Nintendo listens. And while we're talking price and value, let's not ignore the indie scene. Some of the best games in the past few years didn't come from AAA studios. Indies are out here innovating, telling unique stories, and giving us gameplay mechanics that push genres forward. And they're doing it at $10, $15, $20 a pop. So, if you're not into paying full price for AAA games, that's totally valid. You've got an ocean of indie titles out there delivering way more value per dollar. And with the Switch 2 confirmed to support backward compatibility, that indie library, it's coming with us. Another reason not to panic about pricing? The life cycle. The original Switch had one of the longest lifespans in Nintendo history. So, if that trend continues, the Switch 2 will be around for years, meaning no need to rush. If you want to wait until holiday bundles hit or prices drop in 2026, go for it. The console's still going to be there. It's not like waiting a year means you're left behind. Meanwhile, the games, their life cycles are shorter. They go on sale quicker. Mario Kart might stay premium for a while, like Tears of the Kingdom, but others, give them 6 to 12 months and you'll see price drops if they underperform. So yeah, I get the frustration. I get the sticker shock, but I'm not letting that drown out my excitement. We're looking at the next generation of Nintendo. The last console gave us Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Mario Odyssey, Metroid Dread, Smash Ultimate, Animal Crossing, and a ton more. Why would we assume they're suddenly going to drop the ball now? I'm all in. I'll be refreshing that pre-order page the minute it opens, but I'm also not going to judge folks who wait or can't justify the price. That's the beauty of this space. You get to choose how you play. Let me know in the comments. What do you think of the Switch 2? Are you waiting it out or jumping in headfirst? What's the one feature or game that would seal the deal for you? And if you appreciated a balanced take, hit that like button and subscribe. This is the channel where hype and honesty can coexist. Catch you next time.